ever wondered about the most isolated places on Earth? These locations are so remote that they almost seem out of reach, far beyond the modern world we know today. From icy landscapes to volcanic islands, isolation presents its own set of challenges. Some of these places remain untouched by human influence, offering glimpses into a world unspoiled by modern development. These spots often have one thing in common: their sheer inaccessibility. In this journey, we explore the world's most isolated places so far off the beaten path that they remain untouched by time and human development. Let's dive into these mysterious locations and understand why they remain so remote. The first stop on our journey is Tristan de Cunha, the most remote inhabited archipelago in the world. Located over 2,400 kilometers away from the nearest inhabited land, Tristan da Cunha sits isolated in the South Atlantic Ocean. There are no direct flights to this remote archipelago. Only a once-in-a-while ship connects the islands to civilization. And yet, 250 resilient people call it home. Its isolation means the island has developed its own unique culture, language, and way of life. Life here is calm and quiet, with very little outside influence. It's a true testament to how people can adapt and thrive in isolation. Next is Easter Island, one of the most mysterious places on Earth. Known for its giant moai statues, Easter Island sits over 2,000 miles from the nearest inhabited land. While it was once a thriving society, today, Easter Island remains one of the most remote inhabited places. Only 2 flights a week connect it to mainland Chile, making travel to and from the island a difficult and rare occasion. The isolation of Easter Island has led to the preservation of its unique culture and traditions, which continue to fascinate visitors from all over the world. The moai statues stand as an iconic reminder of this remote island's cultural heritage. Farther south, we have McMurdo Station in Antarctica. This scientific research station is located in one of the most extreme environments on Earth. The station is surrounded by freezing temperatures, snowstorms, and harsh winds, with conditions that are almost unbearable for most humans. However, McMurdo Station remains a crucial hub for research on climate change, wildlife, and other scientific studies. Despite its isolation, it supports a small community of scientists and support staff who brave the conditions for months at a time. In such a remote, extreme location, the work done at McMurdo Station is vital for our understanding of the planet's most extreme ecosystems. Another isolated location worth mentioning is Svalbard, a remote archipelago in the Arctic Ocean. Though part of Norway, Svalbard sits so far north that it experiences long periods of constant daylight in the summer and polar nights in winter. Home to fewer than 3,000 people, the islands are not only known for their isolation, but also for their famous global seed vault. This vault is a safeguard for the world's agricultural biodiversity, storing seeds that could be used in case of a global crisis. The harsh climate and isolation make Svalbard one of the most intriguing places on Earth. Polar bears roam freely, and the isolation is felt throughout the entire archipelago. Let's now turn our attention to Bouvet Island, a tiny uninhabited island in the South Atlantic Ocean. Often referred to as the most isolated island on Earth, Bouvet Island is located over 1,600 kilometers from the nearest inhabited land. It's covered by glaciers, and there are no permanent inhabitants. Despite being uninhabited, the island is considered a Norwegian dependency, and it's occasionally visited by research expeditions. Bouvet Island is so isolated that it offers a rare and unspoiled look into the power of nature. No one lives there, and it remains one of the least disturbed places on Earth. In the vast expanse of the Pacific Ocean lies Point Nemo, the farthest point on Earth from any land. This oceanic pole of inaccessibility is located 2,688 kilometers from the nearest land, making it the most remote point on Earth. Its isolation is so extreme that the closest humans to Point Nemo are astronauts aboard the International Space Station. This point is so difficult to access that it has remained untouched by human presence. Despite its inaccessibility, Point Nemo is an important landmark in terms of global geography, symbolizing the isolation that exists in the vast expanse of our planet's oceans. Finally, let's explore the Atacama Desert in Chile. Known as the driest desert on Earth, some areas of the Atacama haven't seen rainfall for hundreds, if not thousands of years. Despite its harsh conditions, the desert is home to isolated mining towns where people work to extract valuable resources. Scientists also use the desert as a model to study Mars-like conditions, as the landscape is eerily similar to the red planet's surface. The isolation here is intense, and only a few people call this extreme environment home. Yet the Atacama's isolation makes it one of the most intriguing places to study the effects of extreme aridity. These locations represent some of the most isolated places on Earth, where nature dominates and humanity is forced to adapt to extreme conditions. They offer us a glimpse into how some places remain untouched by the modern world, and why isolation, for all its challenges, can hold unique beauty and importance.